Very good afternoon to all of you. I would like to welcome you all in my afternoon session. We bring this session every Saturday. In this session, we bring a lot of news, views, discussion about real estate. Uh, Real estate is one of the biggest purchase which anybody does in his or her lifetime, and it's very very important to have a reliable, have it trustworthy, and have I would say a family member who can advise you, who can guide you, and who can help you to make the biggest purchase of your life. But I understand sometimes what happens because of the lack of knowledge, lack of information, we might end up making a wrong decision for which the cost is too high. So, my humble request to all the viewers, whosoever join us for this session, I strongly recommend all of them to ask as many questions as you can. No question is right, no question is wrong, and it all depends upon you, that how you present your question, and I try my level best to give you the answer as per the best of my abilities. So let's see. Some of the friends have already joined over there. I always request you guys, please make sure whenever you join the live session, mark your presence by just putting a small message, maybe just say hi, or whatever you feel like. So, anyway, let's see who all have joined. I can see Manju Chauhan. Manju, hi, very, very good morning. I can see Jyoti Vora ji. Jyoti ji, very, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening. गणपति बप्पा मौर्य मंगल मूर्ति मौर्य, क्या बात है ज्योति जी, आप का बहुत बहुत थैंक यू वेरी मच। और हमारे गुरप्रीत साहब भी जुड़े हुए हैं। गुरप्रीत जी, गुड आफ्टरनून। आई एम प्रीटी फैंटास्टिक, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर यू विल बी फैंटास्टिक एज वेल। और चंदन कुमार जी, ग्रीटिंग्स ऑफ द डे, थैंक यू वेरी मच। Bani Bindra ji, Vancouver say, thank you very much, guys. And I really want to say thanks to all of you because you take your time out and join for these live sessions. So that's so wonderful. People from all across the world, they ask their question, they participate in the discussion, and that is what the purpose of this live session is, so that we can have a better knowledge, better understanding, and better exchange of information. Um, as far as the real estate industry is concerned. So we either it is a GTA market in Ontario, or it is the Vancouver market, or it is the Alberta, Edmonton and Calgary market, or even for the sake the market in India. We have resources available all across these places to help you, to guide you, and to provide you the best of the best services in the real estate industry. But I once again request all the viewers to please put up their questions, whatever they want to know, whatever they want to ask, and I will try my level best. So आज सचिन और ललित दोनों भी मेरे साथ ज्वाइन करने वाले हैं। Let's see what they come up with, but I'm pretty sure, like their knowledge, their experience always adds value to our discussion, and they also uh, अच्छा जी, क्या बात है। अमित अरोड़ा साहब का एक क्वेश्चन है। रमन जी नमस्ते। A different question. Please tell me the difference between mentor and guru. क्या बात है। यार ये तो बड़ा आपने इंटरेस्टिंग सा क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया। ये इसका तो पूरा जवाब शायद मैं भी आपको ढंग से नहीं दे पाऊँगा, क्योंकि मैंने कभी इस डायरेक्शन में इस तरीके से सोचा नहीं, बट आई कैन थिंक ऑफ तो वो मैं आपसे जो है डिस्कस ज़रूर करता हूँ। जहाँ तक बात आती है मेंटरशिप की, सो इट इज़ मोर रिलेटेड टू योर प्रोफेशनल लाइफ, what you do as far as your profession is concerned, or your day-to-day job is concerned, uh, or maybe related to your पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट। बट जहाँ तक बात आती है गुरु की, तो हमारे एक इंडियन कल्चर में इसको बड़े अलग तरीके से डिपिक्ट किया गया है। गुरु इज अबाउट गिविंग यू द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ लाइफ, गिविंग यू द guidance on the meaning of life, and giving helping you in enlightening the path for your lifetime. So मुझे लगता है कि शायद ये डिफरेंस होना चाहिए। व्हाई डोंट वी डू वन थिंग, और ये दोनों जो टर्म्स है ना, ये इंटर interchangeably भी use होती हैं in common language, but let's see what Google has to say about it, because बड़ा interesting सा question है, और मेरे हिसाब से तो जो मैं सोच सकता था वो मैंने आपको let's see Google साहब से भी पूछ लेते हैं इनका क्या कहना है. In the meanwhile, uh, guys, if you have anything in your mind, please don't hesitate. I really love this question. A guru can be a mentor in the sense of a spiritual master, and most good ones are actively mentoring somebody. A true guru will bring you to the. So, yeah, that's what I can. Mentor can be called guru, enriches our life with their knowledge and our sense can be. So I think even Google says, like, these things can be used interchangeably, but I think mentorship, mere hisab se, it's more towards the professional life, whereas guru is more towards the spirituality or enlightenment of the life. So thank you very much. But that was an interesting question. Chitra ji, good afternoon, Raman sir. I just joined SaveMax 365 from R1 as an intern. Happy to be part of the team. I'm so happy to know, Chitra, and welcome to SaveMax family. It is going to be an amazing journey for you, and definitely we are going to do something fantastic together. Chandan Kumar sir कह रहे हैं कि I think mentor is a person you train to get specific desire, but guru is like who guides you to get lifelong enlightenment. Yes, Chandan Kumar ji, thank you very much for your wonderful explanation. So Amit Arora साहब, आपको I'm pretty sure कि आपको जवाब मिल गया होगा इसका. और हमारे साथ उमेश गुप्ता जी भी हैं. उमेश पूछ रहे हैं भाई कैसा है. मैं उमेश साहब बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. और इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, मतलब ये वही उमेश जी हैं जो मेरे एमबीए की ड्यूरेशन में हम क्लासमेट थे, एंड सच एन अमेजिंग एंड वंडरफुल पर्सनालिटी. सो उमेश, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग फॉर दिस लाइव सेशन. देखिए, आज अभी मैं हम पहले कैनेडियन रियल एस्टेट के ऊपर थोड़ा सा डिस्कशन करते हैं, और उसके बाद फिर हम थोड़ा बहुत अगर टाइम बचा तो हम इंडियन इंडियन रियल एस्टेट की भी बात जरूर करेंगे. अभी पीछे जो मार्केट का like द वे द मार्केट वाज बिहेविंग लास्ट कपल ऑफ मंथ्स, it was pretty much like going on a faster pace. It was giving a kind of impression that market is bouncing back like anything. फिर से वही मल्टीपल ऑफर की सिचुएशन बन रही थी, और फिर से वही इन्वेंट्री लो, और बायर्स बेचारे परेशान हो रहे थे कि उनको घर नहीं मिल रहा है. बट उसके बाद जैसे कि सबको पता था कि बैंक ऑफ कनाडा हैज टू मेक एन अनाउंसमेंट इन द मंथ ऑफ जून. सो अभी बैंक ऑफ कनाडा ने अपना इंटरेस्ट रेट जो है वो 0.25% से, पहले 4.50 था, अब इन्होंने 4.75 कर दिया है इसको. सो अब उसका मार्केट के ऊपर क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ने वाला है? क्या इससे मार्केट थोड़ा सा स्लो डाउन होगी, या पेस पकड़ेगी, या फिर लोगों के मन में एक बार फिर से ऐसा आएगा कि जी कहीं आगे और रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ना बढ़ जाए, तो उससे पहले कि रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट और बढ़े तो हमें घर ले लेना चाहिए. चित्रा जी पूछ रहे हैं कि वन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ए फ्रेंड, हाउ कैन शी बाय अ हाउस व्हाइल ऑन वर्क परमिट, शी इज इन किचनर. देखिए चित्रा जी, घर खरीदने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है वर्क परमिट के ऊपर, बट हमको प्रॉब्लम जो आने वाली है वो ये आने वाली है कि उनको जो नॉन रेजिडेंट टैक्स देना पड़ेगा जो ओंटारियो के अंदर एप्लीकेबल होता है. तो यू हैव टू बी वेरी थॉटफुल अबाउट इट. बट उनकी अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक डिटेल हो तो आई कैन डेफिनेटली लुक इनटू इट. तो पर वो जब आपका पीआर आ जाता है तो उस समय वो आपको मनी रिफंड हो जाता है. सो शी हैज टू प्लान इन सच ए वे दैट शी इज नॉट हैविंग एनी प्रॉब्लम्स ओवर देयर. सो अमित अरोड़ा, थैंक यू वेरी मच. अमित जी कह रहे हैं, और चंदन जी पूछ रहे हैं, सर विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन. Chandan Kumar ji, with due respect, please ask your question and I will be happy if I can answer it for you. But I'm happy कि अमित जी को मेरा भी जो है आंसर अच्छा लगा, उनको चंदन जी की explanation भी अच्छी लगी. So that's great. Thank you very much, Amit ji. And it's so wonderful of you that you put up such a great question, first of all. क्योंकि मैंने वैसे उस तरीके से सोचा नहीं था, but anyway, that is why we do these discussions. सो हम बात कर रहे थे कि मार्केट किस तरीके से बिहेव करने वाली है. बट बिफोर आई गो, लेट्स टेक सचिन ऑनलाइन विद अस. Sachin, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Raman. How are you doing?
I'm pretty fantastic. How are things?
Things are great. Things are going fine.
I hope you're not driving.
No, I'm not. I'm parked in the right now parking, and I'm just over here just to stop by to get onto the session.
Right. No, I appreciate it, Sachin. And because that's always a concern, like driving and using the phone can be very dangerous. But so many times I understand, our day-to-day life we keep doing it, but I think we should be very thoughtful about it. How is your day going so far?
Day is going busy, Raman. I just came out of the listing appointment. I just signed a listing, so there's a house coming up. First, it's an ideal house for first time home buyers. So day is started well, and then I have a session to attend after this, which is a first time home buyer session, which we are doing a education event in our office for all the Samax clients who are first time home buyers who have got the questions regarding uh, is it the right time to buy, what should we do with the higher interest rate, or should we wait? So we are going to answer all those questions in our office at 2 p.m. So any of our viewers who want to attend this session, definitely they are welcome at our corporate office, which is at 6755 Mississauga Road, Unit 304. Anybody is welcome to join in the session. And definitely we will be guiding and helping you and answering all the questions, concerns, doubt that you have as a first time home buyer, because definitely the stage where those first time home buyers are today, 12 years back or 13 years back, I was exactly on the same chair and I was exactly in the same shoes, and I had the very similar concerns and questions. So the way I would say I was helped at that time, I'm here today to help all of you who have those concerns. So definitely you all can join us at that session, those who have some concerns, and we'll be happy to assist you all.
That's great, Sachin. I think, guys, Team SaveMax keep conducting these sessions on regular basis in various offices. So Sachin is conducting a session at Mississauga office today, in which we will provide a lot of knowledge information about first time home buyers. सचिन ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है ये फर्स्ट टाइम होम बायर का है ना बहुत बार क्या होता है कि बायर्स को लगता है कि हमें तो सारा कुछ पता है या हम इंटरनेट पे जाके या हम realtor.ca पे जाके savemax.com पे जाके वहां से हमें सारी लिस्टिंग तो मिल ही जाएंगी राइट
Yeah.
तो वो बहुत बार ना उस चीज की शायद वैल्यू को अंडरस्टैंड नहीं करती किस तरीके से छोटी छोटी जो टिप्स होती हैं छोटी छोटी जो एडवाइस होती है किसी एक एक्सपर्ट की वो कितना डिफरेंस क्रिएट कर सकती है व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन ऑन दैट व्हाई शुड समबडी हायर अ रियल्टर एज फर्स्ट टाइम होम बायर
Definitely, Raman. Again, I do understand that, you know what, sometimes because we are living in a computer age right now, a lot of IT professionals, we think that Google is a god and we are getting all the information through the Google. And there are websites like realtor.ca from where we can get the information about the property. But let me tell you this, that, you know what, when you're planning to buy a house, it's an emotional decision. And it is, you are not buying a product, it's a complete process. It is just not about buying a house. There are so many things which are interconnected and interrelated when with the decision to buy a house, like taking a mortgage, like who from where who's the right guy to provide you with the mortgage advice, uh, getting the right house, inspection. After that, how the closing process will work, which is the right lawyer who can assist you in closing the property. So these are various, I would say, aspect of buying the house. And definitely a professional who has been doing the job full time for last 10-15 years, his advice can save you thousands of dollars. Sometime, like, I'll give you example. We all know how to fill in our taxes, right? We know that you go online and you have the form, you fill up the form, and we all can file the taxes. But why do we go to accountant? Because he can save us the money. His advice can tell us the right, I would say, laws by which we can save our taxes, or we can better file our taxes. This is exactly the same thing in real estate. A right realtor, a good realtor, his advice will save you a lot of money, whether you are buying a house or whether you are selling a house. And especially as a first time home buyer, because you know what, you have not gone through the process. So you might have so many questions, and there are so many ways they can be helped, because there are government rebates are available which you might not be aware of. There could be so many options to have extra down payment or save the insurances, wherein a professional realtor advice can save you a lot of money. So definitely I would advise, it is not about you have to contact me, but definitely look for a good realtor who's working full time and who works towards your, I would say, interest, not for just his commission. He works for in your interest. That will save you a lot of money while doing the process.
that's great so Sachin I think Lalit has also joined us let's take Lalit on call as well Lalit good afternoon how are you
Good afternoon, Raman. Good afternoon, Sachin. I hope I am audible.
yes you are
Yes, you are loud and clear.
Thank you.
uh,
Thank you.
so Lalit, how is your day going on so far कैसा चल रहा है दिन आज
Busy, 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 ji, busy. And
busy
we are actually planning to go as of now to Vaughan. I have to meet somebody. So just after this session, I will leave for the Vaughan. So again, morning, we had a couple of
वही डेट पे जा रहे हो, डेट पे जा रहे हो आप?
डेट पे जा रहे हैं जी, वॉन पे. There is a one
मतलब मैं
very
आशिकों को मैसेज करके बता दूं कि ललित डेट पे जा रहा है.
yeah, so there's our very aggressive team members, Riddhi, and she will be with me, and we are actually meeting one of the client at the builder location. So we're just trying to get them a very nice pre-con unit. So let's see how it goes.
Fantastic. That's great. Good to know. Again, like, Lalit, Sachin, weekend always goes busy for us, especially like, being in the real estate field. And that is the beauty is that you have to put a full force of work on Saturday and Sunday. And I think
Absolutely.
earlier it was, sorry?
No, absolutely. That these 2 days are very, very important.
Yes.
So, Sachin, let me ask you a question. There's a question from Bharti. What do you think? House prices will come down in future?
Okay. Interesting question. I'm handling this question for last around, I would say, 12 months. And definitely, you know what? There are people who think that the house prices will go down. Uh, I have only one thing to say. Let me tell you this, that in last 4 to 5 months, like the house that I listed today, I met these guys 4 months before. And these guys, the price that I gave you was 40K less than the price that it is today. So in last 4 months, for the same house which I listed today, the prices has gone up by $40,000. Even during a time when the interest rate has gone up, employment rates are not unemployment data is standing at 5.2%. So going forward, as far as my assumption goes, I don't think that the prices will go down. Definitely, there will be a stability in the market. Depending upon what we see, the interest happening next month or after that. But I will talk about one thing which I always say: we have to look at the fundamental of the real estate market, especially in GTA. In GTA, we still do not have enough houses as many people we are getting to buy or live into those houses. The same thing is quite visible when we look at the rental income. जो rentals जो हैं, you are not. It's very hard to find rental houses right now. As far as buying is concerned, definitely there are some concerns regarding the mortgage qualification. But those who are able to qualify for the mortgage, they are paying the price because they do understand that 6 month or 8 month down the line, when the interest rates start to go down, the prices will jump again. So answering your question, Bharti, I do not see in a long term the prices going down over here. If you are looking to buy a house and if you are a first time home buyer, believe me, do not wait. This is the time. And also one more suggestion I would like to give to the first time home buyer. If you are a first time home buyer, that sometime, you know what, we are looking for our dream house, or we're looking for our ideal house, that I want 4 bedroom house, I want detached house, and I'm looking for double car garage house. My recommendation with my all 15 years of experience is this, that as a first time home buyer, you should buy a house which you can afford. It is not important how big that house is. The important thing is this, that instead of paying a rent, you should be in your own house. That is more important. So again, that is the advice that I'll give you. Pricing, I do not see the pricing going down in next 6 to 9 months. It will stay stable for some time, and then as soon as the interest rate news, good interest rate news come, or any positive news comes to the market, I see the prices going up further.
Sorry, Lalit, what's your take on it?
Raman, I'm totally in agreement with Sachin, because even we are actually starting a new listing. I was talking to our stager just half an hour ago. The same guy, actually, I think I will say they were after the news came of the interest hike, which was just a couple of days back. So he was just getting double minded. He said, "Should we put the market we have to watch it, or what do you think?" But when we checked the listing surrounding his house, there was hardly any listing. So same debate we had a couple of more minutes today, but then he decided, okay, tomorrow we are, having a final inspection of the house before we are putting it live on MLS on Monday. And the listing is beautiful. Again, the only challenge was he was getting little double-minded. But again, as just as Sachin said, if there is no inventory, if there's a hardly any houses available, so tell us how the prices can go down. So if there is only one particular house which we are starting on Monday in this particular area, which is Chinguzi and Bower area, so that particular house with a basement and close to 2,200 square feet, there was no other listing available when we checked. So definitely, even the interest is high. When we're gonna start this listing on Monday, there will be multiple people who wants to stay in this area and they will jump in. So just I think answer to Bhartiji's question. It only depend like if there is a enough supply and demand gap. How that plays, that's the biggest factor. Doesn't matter even the interest rate goes up another by 1%. But again, if there is a hardly any supply available, people who has to buy and they want to build up their equity in the house, they don't want to rent, they don't want to waste their money on rent, they will definitely buy.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Rohit, about these wonderful inputs. I have another comments. I'm practicing lawyer based in Delhi. Apart from that, I'm an NCA candidate planning to immigrate to Canada for my barrister and solicitor. Honestly speaking, I'm learning so many different perspectives of real estate and leadership skills from your videos on YouTube and Instagram. Recently, I started following you over the LinkedIn as well. That's great. Thank you very much, Chandan. I really, really appreciate. I think you wanted to ask a question, but I can see just a statement there. And he's planning to immigrate to Canada by first quarter of 2024. Get in touch with Sachin or Lalit. They can definitely help you whatever way you want. I have another question here from Patel Sagar. How do I invest in pre-construction condo? What is the benefit? I'm a house owner, but I would like to know what is the process and how to make my money work for me. Sachin, Lalit, would you like to put some?
Definitely, Sagar. You know what? Investing in a pre-construction condo, I would say any pre-construction is the right way to go forward, because the good thing about when you're investing in pre-construction is this, that along with the real estate, you are buying a time also. And I always recommend, or I would say, encourage all my clients who have got even a small down payment or deposit with them to invest in pre-construction, because when you are going in resale, you have to qualify for a mortgage. You have to sometimes put 20% of down payment in one shot, and sometimes we all understand that sometimes we do not have that kind of money in one shot, or we do not qualify for a mortgage for whatever reasons. So in those circumstances, definitely I would recommend you to invest money in the pre-construction, whether it is a condo or it could be a low rise, depending upon the situation that you are in. If you are looking for a pre-construction low rise, you are looking at the closing of anything between, I would say, 1 year to 2 years. If you're looking at a condo, and depending upon the location you're looking at, the closing or occupancy you're looking is anything between 3 years to 5 years. The advantage is this, that for example, you are buying a unit for around 700,000 and you are putting 5, 10% or 15% in a matter of 1 to 3 years. Even that money you are not putting together. Most of the time, right now, the kind of project that we get, you are putting 5% every year. So for a 700,000 unit, you are just putting $35,000 this year, and 35 next year, and 35 in 2025, depending upon the project. Now that money is growing on the full value of the unit. And you understand that, as I was speaking before, fundamentally we do not have enough houses. With time, as the market gets better, the pricing will go up. And if I look at the GTA average for last around 10 to 15 years, the GTA market is growing by approximately, especially the condo market, is growing by around 8 to 10%. So think about it, 5 year down the line, 700 unit will be approximately around $1 million, and your 135K has gone around 4 times. Even if these numbers goes wrong by I would say 100%, still your money has gone double. So definitely that's the right way. And how to invest, you can get in touch with me, Lalit, or any of SaveMax team member, and we will be happy to assist and guide you to invest your money in the right project wherein you make good money. Lalit, if you want to add something.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lalit.
definitely, Sachin. As you rightly said, I think this is a kind of a tool for many people who are saying, okay, we just want to save 20%, maybe in next maybe 5 year or so, or maybe it's gonna take us another 3 years to save the 20% down payment. Idea is if you have only 5 to 10% down payment, there are some very nice pre-construction projects we can just pitch you in, and as you rightly said, you can get the time leverage on the top of that, and just your money, which is 5 to 10% as a down payment with the builder, you are actually growing the value of the growth is not actually on your 10% or the 5% which you are actually putting. The value of the growth is actually on the exact price of the condo which you actually bought for. Because condo, I can give an example. In Vaughan, we booked 3 years ago a condo at 10% down payment for our investor client, and that condo was only for 650. So technically, he paid only 65,000 at that time. That too in a stretch of 1 year. But that condo is still getting ready, and maybe the possession is next year. But the similar value condo, even whatever the market was or is as of now, the same condo as of now is selling at 850. So technically, his 65,000 actually grew to a profit of 200,000. Yes, he wants to put it on assignment, want to take the profit out. So there are so many methods to make money. But yes, definitely pre-construction is one of the best way, depending upon how much time and how much a kind of a period you want to stay invested in that particular product. There are products which are available for 1 year closing or 2 year closing, or there are we have as long as recently we have a project which is actually getting closed in 2028. So technically you have a 5 year leverage on that, and that is Union City. And we can talk on, there are so many examples, Sachin. And I think if you have a 10% down payment and you still want to get a closing done, you're saying, oh, I don't have a 20%. That is the golden rule to invest in pre-construction.
That's great, Sachin, Lalit, for your wonderful input. I really, really appreciate that. And of course, I'm getting a comment from Marine Shah as well. Marine says pre-construction is a great investment. Marine, I would, with respect, I would differ a little bit on that statement. Like, not for everybody. Like, it all depends upon your situation. Like, so it's very, very important to come and discuss about your particular situation so that you can get the right guidance and you can get the right answer. Thank you very much. So I'm getting another message from Patel Sagar. Thanks for explaining. I will in this direction. But do you have any suggestion on where to invest? I'm in Ottawa, but is GT a good option for me? So Patel, I will put Sachin and Lalit's both number there, and you can get in touch with them, and they can definitely help you. Of course, GTA is a great market to invest, and we have some amazing project as Lalit mentioned. And so I'm going to put Sachin's and Lalit's phone number for you to uh, get in touch with them to guide you better. But anyway, Sachin or Lalit, let me ask this from Lalit. Lalit, recently Bank of Canada make an announcement that they're going to increase the interest rate by 0.25%. What do you see? आपका क्या अपना ओपिनियन है उस बारे में कि किस तरह से वो मार्केट में रिएक्ट करेगा या मार्केट को किस तरह का इम्पैक्ट होगा? What do you think about it?
Raman, you are saying already which happened?
Yes,
Okay.
couple of days
Yeah, I will say
before.
it's a mixed opinion, but again, the good thing is for all the buyers who are actually looking for with this, even if I will say if there are few people who are having multiple properties and they are saying now we cannot probably get to a level of holding, maybe there are people in the market who have 5 properties, 7 properties, or 8 properties. If they are actually with that, they said, okay, we will have decided now, we will actually go in the market now, so that there is enough inventory available for the people who are actually beating. Last month only they were beating in 30 offers or 40 offers or 25 offers. So this is the golden opportunity for all those people who were actually saying, okay, we are not able to get the house even in this market. And even I will say this is only 0.25, but I don't see any difference, Ramanji, even if it gets further 0.5 up, because the kind of investors, the kind of people we have here in the GTA market, I don't see any impact gonna be there. But yes, temporarily it could be, because that's just a sentiment. But as soon as we get back to the normal limits, and if we talk about some other countries, maybe like the back home from where, like, okay, I'm from India. So I remember when I bought the property in India, the interest rate was, I think I used to pay maybe 12.5 at that time. So that, yes, we were actually used to for this. That was only because of the the COVID situation. Government was trying to help, but that is not the normal trend that you're gonna get every time a loan at 1.5 or 2%. So that is the actual trend average rate has to be somewhere around between 4 to 5 or around 5.5. So that's how the bank's gonna survive, and this is how the business goes. But end of the day, this is a very, I will say, a minor change, and I don't see any kind of anything a huge impact on any such thing, because there's hardly any inventory in the market.
Sachin, what do you think about this increment in the rate of interest?
Yes, as I mentioned in the last Saturday session also, because I had the opinion that the interest rate will go up by 0.25, and that's what exactly it happened. So, as far as the impact is concerned, definitely it's a sentimental impact than a realistic impact. We are at a variable rate of 6.95% as we speak right now. Definitely, people will have that mindset that, oh, you know what, my qualification is not happening, or I'm paying too much of interest. So I see for short time there could be a sentiment which will be impacted, but beyond 15 to 30 days, there is not too much of impact. Inventory still sell less. Buyers are there in the market, and I tell you right now, there are a lot of people who are on the work permit who want to buy, but just because of the NRST, they are not able to buy. As soon as those guys will start getting their PRs, or there is rule relaxation, even with this interest rate, people don't mind buying houses and paying in mortgage on this one, because ultimately the rental values has also increased. Right now, if you're talking about taking a 3 bedroom townhouse on rent in a city like Brampton, or I would say Mississauga, people are paying easily around $3,000 just for a rent for a 3 bedroom townhouse. So even if they have to pay a little higher interest rate for the sake of having their own house, people don't mind it. And the second point is this, that we have to understand one part, that with time the interest rate will go down, but as soon as the interest rate will go down, the house values will go up. So even if there's a 1% decrease in the interest rate, the house value will further go up. So as far as I'm concerned, I do not see a major impact as far as the pricing is concerned for this interest rate hike.
Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Lalit, for your valuable inputs. I really, really appreciate that. We'll spend another couple of minutes because Sachin, I have to catch up on another appointment. Because there was something Marine mentioned about pre-construction. So, pre-construction or resale, which one would you choose as far as the investment is concerned? Lalit, first go to you. Oh, sorry, Sachin, go ahead, please.
There is no black and white answer to this question, Raman. It all depends upon the situation of the person. We have to analyze the situation of a particular person and see how much down payment he has got. Does he qualify for a mortgage? What status he is on right now? So it all depends upon. It's a very subjective question. It has a very subjective answer. I would say it all depends upon the personal situation. So if you are looking for a yes or no answer, I would recommend that give me a call, give Lalit a call, and sit with us. And depending upon the situation you are in, I would recommend you what to do.
Lalit, what's your take on that?
Raman, I will say I will take both. If I have money, I will first invest 20% of my money in resale, and if I a little bit extra money, I will put that 10% in a pre-con as well, so that my both the things are growing at a given time. But yes, as Sachin rightly said, it all depends upon your situation. If you have 20% down payment, you have enough capabilities to close that transaction. Even as of now, I can give you maybe 10 properties who are sitting at a good deal, maybe on assignments or anything, which you can close right now, and we can get you the rent right away. But again, if you don't have 20% and you want a longer horizon of time, as we discussed earlier, let's then get, for the leverage point of view, then let's get at 10%, get into the pre-con.
That's great, guys. Sachin, Lalit, thank you very much for joining for today's session. My sincere apologies. We have to finish this session at 12:45 today because I have another appointment to catch up. So, guys, thank you very much for joining, and thank you, Sachin, Lalit, for your valuable inputs. I'll take your permission. Stay happy, stay healthy, and be positive.
Thank you, Raman.
All right, take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, Raman. Bye bye. Take care, guys.
Thank you, everybody.